For this segment of A Bit of Addison History, I would like to preview two of the people featured in the museum's exhibit celebrating the Illinois Bicentennial. Serving the state, Addison area residents and their impact on Illinois tells the stories of local citizens who served in Illinois as public servants. The earliest resident featured in the exhibit is Pastor Francis Hoffman. Hoffman was born in Prussia in 1822 and immigrated to Chicago in 1839. He was soon engaged as a teacher at the Zion Lutheran School near Dunkley's Grove, Illinois. He left briefly to study to become a Lutheran minister and returned and became pastor of the Zion Lutheran Church in Bensenville until 1847. Hoffman went on to serve as pastor of the Schaumburg Lutheran congregation until ill health forced him to retire in 1851. He then studied law and began to engage in real estate, insurance, and banking pursuits in Chicago. By 1853, he was elected as a city alderman. Originally a Democrat, he left the party over the slavery issue and allied himself with the newly forming Republican Party. In 1856, he was asked to run for lieutenant governor, but was forced to withdraw as he did not meet either the age or naturalization requirements for the position. In 1860, he was again nominated to run as lieutenant governor, this time with Richard Yates as governor. They were elected and inaugurated in 1861. During his term, Hoffman filled in for the often out-of-state governor during the critical period of the Civil War. His summer home, called Eureka, was located near Cottage Hill, which is now Elmhurst, in Addison Township. Following his political career, Hoffman retired to Wisconsin and wrote about farming and horticulture under the pseudonym Hans Buschbauer. He died in 1903. Another local resident featured in the exhibit is Hubert Bud Loftus. Loftus grew up in an Irish Catholic neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. He fought in World War II in the Army Air Corps. He went to Southern Illinois University and got his law degree from John Marshall Law School in 1955. He moved to Addison in 1958. In addition to his own law practice, Loftus served as the legal counsel for the Village of Addison, the City of Oak Brook Terrace, the Addison Park District, and the Bensenville Library. During the 1980 campaign season, he hosted President Jimmy Carter at his home in the Friars Cove subdivision of Addison. In December of 1981, Loftus was appointed to serve as state representative of the 40th District after the incumbent William Redmond retired. Loftus, a lifelong Democrat, ran for the newly redrawn 46th District against Lee Daniels in 1982. During his career, Loftus also served as a special assistant for the Illinois Attorney General William Clark in the 1960s and Attorney General Neil Hartigan in the 1980s. He also served as the chair of the Addison Township Democratic Party and was an official delegate to numerous national political conventions. In his free time, Loftus was quite active in the local theater. He first got involved in theater as a student at Southern Illinois University. According to a 1984 interview, Loftus said, "Acting is relaxation for me during my free time." He also compared acting to the legal profession. Being a lawyer and an actor are very closely attuned. In a trial, you are trying to convince people of a certain thing through a kind of performance. Loftus appeared in nostalgia productions put on for St. Philip the Apostle Church and the Addison Community Theater. He is perhaps best known for his role in the Addison Centennial Community Theater production of Not Just a Country Town. In the play, he portrayed a 92-year-old resident named Henry who looked back on his life in his hometown. In 1988, Loftus suffered a stroke which slowed him down, but did not keep him from continuing his law practice. He passed away in May 1995 at the age of 70 after suffering a heart attack. You can learn more about the history of Addison by visiting the Addison Historical Museum.